Question number 21. The heights of 40 athletes in a county athletics competition were as shown in the table below. We have the table where we have the height in groups, then the frequency. Part A, find the value of x. So we are told the total frequency is supposed to be 40. So this means that if we take all these frequencies over here, we should get 40. So we have 2 plus 8 plus 10 plus x plus 6 plus 2 should be equal to 40. So 2 plus 8 plus 10 plus x plus 6 plus 2 is equals to 40. If we collect the like terms together, we have 10 plus 10, which is 20, plus 6, which is 26, plus 2, which is 28. So we have 28 plus x is equals to, this is 40, is equals to 40. So x will be given by 40 minus 28. So x is equals to 12. Part B, estimate or state the model class. So you are supposed to state the model class, and the model class is the class which has the highest frequency. So we check the one which has the highest frequency, and we realize that x is the highest, which is 12, because it is higher than 2, 8, than 10, than 6, and than 2. So x is the model class, represents the model class with 12 as the frequency, and that class is 180 to 189. So this is part A. Part B, 180 to 189 is our model class with a frequency of 12. Part C, we are told to calculate the mean height of the athletes. So we have to tabulate this information. We make our frequency distribution table. So we have the class which represents the height, and the first class which we have is from 150 to 159, 150 to 159, then 160 to 169, 160 to 169, and now with the trend we know that the next one will be 170 to 179. Then we are going to 209. So now we continue. We will have 170 to 179, 180 to 189. We have 190 to 2. This one will be 199 because the trend is a difference of 10. So lastly we have 200 to 209. The next column we will have the midpoint, and the midpoint will give us the value of x, which will be the sum of the lower value of the class plus the higher value of the class divided by 2. So we have 150 plus 159 divided by 2, which will be 154.5 The second one will be 164.5, then 174.5, 184.5, 194.5, and lastly 204.5. Then we can go to frequency, and our frequencies are 2, 8, 10, 12, 6, and 2. Now we can get the value of fx, that is the product of f and the midpoint. So the first one is 154.5 multiplied by 2, which is 309. The second one, 164.5 multiplied by 8, which is 1316. We have 174.5 multiplied by 10, which is 1745. 184.5 multiplied by 12, which will give us 2214. We've got 194.5 multiplied by 6, which is 1167. And lastly, we have 204.5 multiplied by 2, which is 409. Now we have to get the summation of fx. So we have 309 plus 1316 plus 1745 plus 2214 plus 1167 plus 409, and this gives us 7160. We can also get the summation of f. So we have 2 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 6 plus 2, which is the total frequency, and it is given as 40. So to get the mean height will be given by the summation of fx divided by the summation of f, which is 7160 divided by 40, and this gives us 179. Lastly, we are told to find the median height correct to 1 decimal place. So we can make another frequency distribution table. So in the first column we have the class 150 to 159. We have 160 to 169, 170 to 179, 180 to 189, 190 to 199, 200 to 209. So now we can get the upper boundaries of these classes. This will help us in our calculation. So the upper boundaries, the first class is 159.5, 169.5, 179.5, 189.5, 199.5, 209.5. Those are the upper classes boundary, the upper class boundary. Now we get the frequency of each. The first one is 2, 8, 10, 12, we have 6, and lastly 2. Now we have to get the cumulative frequency, that is CF, and our CF, we have 2 plus the next frequency, which is 8, gives us 10, plus 10, that is 20, plus 12 gives us 32, plus 6, that is 38, plus 2, we have 40. Now to get the median, we have the cumulative frequency, which is in total 40, and this is an even number, so to get the median we'll have two numbers at the middle, that is half of 40 and half of 40 plus 1. So these positions are occupied by the middle numbers or the middle heights. Half of 40 is 20, so the 20th position, and half of 40 plus 1 is 21st, that is 21st position. Now to get the median, we need to calculate the height of the 20th person plus the height of the 21st person, then we take the average. So the 20th person, the 20th person is the highest in this class. We are checking at the cumulative frequency, so is the highest in this class, which is the upper class limit 179.5. So the 20th person is 179.5. Now we go to the 21st person, who is higher than the 20th person, so is already 179. This is 179.5 plus another person, that is 1. From 20th to 21st we need 1, and that one will pick from a group of 12. So we'll have plus 1 divided by 12 multiplied by the class width, and the class width is the upper class boundary minus the lower class boundary, which is 10, so multiplied by 10. This will be equal to 179.5 plus 1 over 12 multiplied by 10 will be equal to, by 2 we have 6, by 2 we have 5, so 5 divided by 6 is 0.83. So if we add to 179.5, then this gives us a number, and then it will be 179.5. we add 0.83, this is 3, we have 3 right here, carry 1, this is 0, then we have carry 1, 8, 1, so it gives us 180.33. Now we have the 20th height plus the 21st height, then we divide by 2 to get the median, and this will be 179.5 plus 180.33 divided by 2. This will give us 359.83 divided by 2, which is equal to 179.92. We can check, and we are told correct to 1 decimal point, so we have to round off our final answer to 1 decimal point, which is 179.9.